Hey, what's going on, everybody? Checking in for a few words from the Word after a long time taking a break. Just been one of those things where life has been busy, and it's kind of been one of those things that's been on my mind to get back into, but haven't been doing it. And to be honest, I think that can happen to a lot of us from time to time. You know, we have good intentions of doing something, but life has a way of getting in on us and filling up our schedule. So today, what I want to do, I just want to get back into God's Word. I want to invite you to do that too. Maybe life's gotten the best of you. Maybe you've had good intentions or lots of hopes or plans, and you've just been getting busy. So hopefully, in a short little bit here, this can just be a little getting back into the Word. And so what I'm going to try to do is do these more regularly and just go through the Gospel of John. John is the Gospel that really we see the life, the personality, the character of Jesus come to life more than probably any of the other Gospels. It's more of a narrative of his life story, more so than just the events or activities we see kind of deep into his heart. And so I want to invite you to do that, to open up the Gospel of John. And so I just opened up today and started reading a little bit, and I got to John 1 verse 4, and it stopped me right there. And so that's what I want to share. John 1:4 simply says this. It says, "In him was life, and that life was the light of men." And I thought, in him was life. I thought about the idea of life, and I know there's life water and there's life cereal. I think about the game of life. I think about, just different things that we think of in life. Man, this is the life is a phrase or a saying that you hear quite often. But what I think happens is a lot of us set out to make the most of our life, and we kind of just get caught living. We want to enjoy life. We want to make the most of life. We want to have a blessed life. But instead of getting to the life, we just kind of get stuck living. We're going day to day, moment by moment. Maybe relationship to relationship. Maybe it's bill to bill. Maybe it's hour to hour to make a dollar, to pass a dollar. And we get so caught up in these things. Maybe it's one highlight to the next, right? We think, well, really life is just about, making it to Christmas and getting to my birthday and then waiting for this thing and then waiting for that thing. And once my kids are born, I'll be happy. Or once my kids are in school, I'll be satisfied. Or once my kids graduate, I'll be good. Once my kids move out, I'll be happy. And what happens is we get caught up in this whole pattern of doing a whole lot of living, but not really ever getting to life. And I just think Jesus has more for us. Jesus desires more for us. Later on in John, it says, "I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." And so John starts his gospel with just this simple truth. In him was life. In him was life. And so maybe you're here and you're listening to this message and you're thinking about your life and you're going, yeah, it feels a lot like living, not much like the life. Maybe it's time that we turn our attention and our energy back to him. Maybe we realize that maybe we're not enjoying the life because we're stuck living someone else's dreams or someone else's worries, or maybe some of our bad choices or decisions. Maybe today I just want to invite you to turn back to him. Maybe that starts by opening up his word. Maybe that starts by offering him a prayer. Maybe that starts by just getting real with where you're at and saying, man, now I'm 5 years older than I thought I'd be, and I'm still just living. I'm not making the most of life. Jesus has a great life for you in store. This life on this earth, and obviously the life to come of eternity. I'm just inviting you today. Stop living and start making the most of life. Don't get caught up in living day to day so that you miss out on the life that Jesus has waiting for you. John 1:4 simply says it best. In him was life. If we want life, it's not going to be in a cereal. It's not going to be in some water bottle. It's not going to be in some mansion we buy or some job that we land or some big dream that we hope for. It's going to be in him. It's going to be in giving our life and our energy and our attention into Jesus and allowing him to work in and through us. The Bible says that when we give him our life, that he gives us his spirit, and that guides and leads us so that we can have the life and not just get stuck living. Wishing you guys nothing but the best. Have a super awesome, amazing day. Love y'all. Peace out. Deuces.